Assalamualaikum and hi to everyone. My name is Naufal Hakimin Hairi. My metric number A22A0946. Today I will present about fundamental of management. Now I will explain about introduction to the fundamental of management. Management is a crucial discipline that encompasses the planning, organizing, leading, and controlling of resources within an organization to achieve its goals effectively and efficiently. The fundamental of management provide the foundation of understanding and implementing managerial practices across various industry and sectors, whether in business, government, or non-profit organization. Successful management is essential for driving growth, ensuring profitability, and maximizing the potential of human capital. First, number one is planning. Planning is the process of setting organizational objectives and determining the best course of action to achieve them. It involves analyzing the current situation, defining goals, identifying strategies, and developing plans and budgets to guide future activities. Effective planning provides clarity, direction, and a roadmap for the entire organization. Number two, organizing. Organizing involves structuring and arranging resources, both human and non-human, to achieve organization goals. It includes designing roles and responsibilities, establishing reporting relationship, allocating tasks, and creating a framework that enable individuals and teams to work together harmoniously. Number three, leading. Leading is the process of influencing and motivating individuals or groups to work towards the attainment for organizational goals. It involves inspiring, guiding, and directing employees, fostering teamwork, and promoting a positive work culture. Number four, controlling. Controlling is the process of monitoring and evaluating performance against predetermined goals and taking corrective actions if necessary. It involves establishing performance standards, measuring actual performance, comparing the two, and implementing appropriate measures to ensure that organizational objectives are being met. Number five, human resource management. Human resource management focuses on managing the organization's most valuable asset, its people. It includes activities as recruitment, selection, training, performance, compensation, and employee development. Number six, decision making. Decision making is a fundamental aspect of management. Managers are constantly faced with making choices, whether it's strategic decisions that impact the entire organization or operational decisions that affect day-to-day activities. Effective decision making involves gathering relevant information, analyzing alternatives, evaluating risks, and selecting the most appropriate course of action. And lastly, communication. Effective communication is crucial for successful management. Managers must be able to convey information clearly, listen actively, provide feedback, and foster open lines of communication within of the organization. Clear and timely communication helps in aligning goals, building trust, resolving conflict, and promoting a collaborative work environment. Next, I will present about Frederick Winslow Taylor. Frederick Winslow Taylor, born on 1856, was an American mechanical engineer and management consultant who is widely regarded as the father of scientific management. Born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Taylor graduated from the Stevens Institute of Technology in 1883 with a degree in mechanical engineering. He later worked as a machinist and engineering in various manufacturing companies. Frederick Winslow most significant contributions on management theory came from his work at the Bethlehem Steel Company in the late 19th century. He observed that there was often a significant gap between the amount of work employees were capable of and the amount that actually produced. Taylor believed that this inefficiency could be addressed through the application of scientific methods and principles. Taylor's approach to management, known as scientific management of Taylorism, aimed to increase productivity and efficiency by optimizing work processes and applying scientific analysis. Here are the key theories put forth by Taylor. Number 1. Time and motion studies. Taylor conducted detailed time and motion studies to analyze and break down work processes into individual tasks. He sought to eliminate unnecessary movement and standardize the most efficient way to perform each task. This involved measuring the time required to complete each task and identifying the most effective technique. Number 2. Division of labor. Taylor advocates for dividing work into specialized tasks to improve efficiency. By breaking down complex jobs into smaller, more manageable tasks, employees could become highly skilled and efficient in performing their specific roles. Number 3. Standardization and standardization of tools. Taylor emphasized the need for standardization in work methods, tools, and equipment. Standardization helps eliminate variability and allowed for consistent output and efficiency. Taylor also stressed the importance of providing workers with appropriate tools and equipment to perform their tasks efficiently. Number 4. Selecting and training workers. Taylor believed in selecting workers based on scientific criteria that match their skill and abilities to specific tasks. He argued that workers should be trained to use the prescribed method and technique to maximize efficiency. Taylor also advocated for hiring workers who possesses the necessary aptitude and providing them with training to improve their performance. Number 5. Incentive and rewards. Taylor introduced a system of financial incentive to motivate workers to achieve higher productivity. He proposed piece rate pay system where workers were set based on the number of units they produce. Taylor believed that financial reward would encourage workers to increase their output, aligning their interests with the goals the organization. And lastly, close cooperation between management and workers. Taylor emphasized the importance of establishing cooperation and collaboration between manager and workers. He believed that management should work closely with employees to understand their tasks, identifying improvement and implement change. This cooperation aimed to foster a sense of mutual trust and respect between management and workers. There are several potential advantages to organization and experience. First, increased efficiency. Taylor's principle aim to identifying the most efficient methods and technique for performing tasks by eliminating unnecessary movement and standardizing work processes. Organization can achieve higher level of efficiency, reduce waste, and optimize resource utilization. Number 2, improve productivity. Scientific management focus on enhancing employee productivity by providing workers with the necessary training, standardized tools, and clear instruction on how to perform their tasks. There also has disadvantages and criticism associated with their application. Number one, overemphasis on efficiency. Tailor focus on efficiency and productivity may lead to a neglect of other important factors such as employee well-being, job satisfaction, creativity, and innovation. By overly prioritizing efficiency, organization may risk sacrificing employee morale and long-term organizational health. Number two, lack of flexibility. Scientific management principle often emphasize standardization and the one best way of performing tasks. This approach may limit flexibility and adaptability, preventing organization from responding effectively to changing circumstances, customer demand, and market dynamic. Number three, potential for worker alienation. Taylor's approach may lead to a sense alienation among workers by breaking tasks down into specialized and repetitive activities. Workers may feel reduced autonomy and lack of connection to the broader purpose of their work. This can result decreased job satisfaction and motivation. Number four, resistance and conflict. The implementation of scientific management principle. Next, I will present about Henry Fayol. Henry Fayol born on 29 July 1841 in Istanbul, Turkey, was a French management theorist and mining engineer. He is the best known for his contribution to the field of management theory and the development of the general administrative approach to management. Fayol came from a French family and spent his early years in a mining community. He received his education at the National School of Mines Saint-Étienne, France, where he studied mining engineering and graduated in 1860. Fayol began his professional career as a mining engineer in a coal and iron mining company located in Commentry, France. During his time as mining engineer, Fayol quickly rose through the rank, eventually become the managing director of the Commentary Fashionable at Decazeville Mining Company. It was during his tenure in this position that he developed and implemented his management theories. There are Henry Fayol theory. Number one, division of work. Work should be divided and assigned to individuals based on their specialization and expertise, resulting in increased efficiency and productivity. Number two, authority and responsibility. Manager have the authority to give order, with authority comes responsibility. Managers are responsible for the outcomes of their decision and action. Number three, discipline. Discipline and respectful work environment should be maintained where employees adhere to established rules and regulation. Number four, unity and command. Employees should receive order from only one manager to avoid confusion and conflicting instruction. Number five, unity of direction. The organization should have a unified direction and a common goal to ensure coordination and alignment of effort. Number six, subordination of individual interest to the general interest. The interest of the organization as a whole should take precedence of individual interest of the benefit of the entire organization. Number seven, remuneration. Employees should be fairly compensated for their work, considering factors such as effort, skill, responsibility, and market conditions. Number 8, centralization. The extent to which decision-making authority to concentrated or decentralized should be determined based on the organization, circumstances, and requirements. Number 9, skeleton. There should be a clear and defined chain of command of the highest level of management to the lowest level, ensuring proper communication and coordination. And lastly, order. Resources and materials should be organized in the workplace to maximize efficiency and minimize wasted time and effort. There are several advantages can be realized. Number 1, clear management guideline. FIOL principle provide managers with clear guideline for managing their teams and organization. By following this principle, managers can have a structured approach to decision making, planning, organizing, and controlling, which lead to more efficient and effective management practice. Number 2, improve organizational coordination. The principle of unity of direction and unity of common help establish a clear and coordinated approach within the organization. When everyone is working towards a common goal under the authority of single supervisor, it reduces confusion, conflict, and duplication of effort. There are potential disadvantages and limitations the implementing them. Number 1, rigidity and lack of flexibility. FIOL's principle can be seen as rigid and flexible as they provide a standardized approach to management. This rigidity may hinder the organization's ability to adapt rapidly changing environment and may not be suitable for dynamic and innovative industry. Next, I will present about Mary Parker Follett. Mary Parker Follett, born on 1868, was an American social worker, management consultant, and pioneering management thinker. She made significant contribution to the field of organizational theory, management, philosophy, and human relations. Background and education. Mary Parker Follett was born on September 3, 1868 in Quincy, Massachusetts, United States. She comes from an educated and socially engaged family. She attended Radcliffe College, now part of Harvard University, and graduated in 1898 with a concentration in political science, philosophy, and economics. Some of the core principles derived from Follett's work include: number 1 is integration and collaboration. Follett advocated for the integration and collaboration of diverse perspectives, departments, and individuals within an organization. She believed that bringing together different viewpoints and expertise can lead to more comprehensive and innovative solutions. Number 2, power with, not power over. Follett emphasized the idea of power sharing and participatory leadership. Instead of hierarchical power structure, she promoted a democratic approach where leaders work with their subordinates rather than exercising authority over them. There is several advantages can be realized. Number 1, enhance collaboration and integration. By emphasizing collaboration and integration, organization can benefit from diverse perspectives, knowledge, and expertise. This can lead to more innovative solutions, improved decision making, and increased employee management. It is important to consider potential disadvantages and limitations when implementing them. Number 1, resistance to participatory leadership. Adopting a participatory leadership style, as advocated by Follett, may face resistance from individuals who are accustomed to traditional hierarchical structures. Lastly, I will present about Max Weber. Max Weber was born on April 21, 1864 in Erfurt, Germany. He came from a middle-class Protestant family and had a strong academic upbringing. Weber studied law, economics, and history at several universities, including the University Heidelberg, the University of Berlin, and the University of Göttingen. He completed his doctorate in law in 1889. Some of his notable theories include: number one, theory of social action. Weber's theory of social action emphasizes that individuals' behavior are driven by subjective meaning and intention. He distinguished between four types of social action: traditional action, effective action, value rational action, and instrumental rational action. According to Weber, understanding the subjective meaning behind people's action is essential for comprehending social behavior. There are several advantages can be realized. Number one, clear organizational structure. Weber's theory of hierarchy provide a clear and well-defined organizational structure and which hierarchical level standardized rules and procedures and clear lines of authority. This help to establish order, clarify roles and responsibilities, and ensure efficient coordination within the organization. There are also have disadvantages and limitations when applying them in organization setting. Number one, rigidity and bureaucratic red tape. Weber's theory of bureaucracy can lead to excessive formalization, rigid rules, and bureaucratic red tape. This can slow down decision-making processes, hinder innovation and adaptability, and create rigid organizational culture that resistant to change. In conclusion, I will choose Henry Fayol's theory because number one, universal function. Fayol identified five essential functions of management: planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating, and controlling. They apply all types of organization and industry. This function provide a systematic approach to managing organizational activities and achieving goals, making them adaptable to various contexts. Number two, organizational principle. Fayol outlined 14 principles of management, including division of work, unity of command, authority, discipline, and equity. These principles address fundamental aspects of organizational structure, decision-making, and leadership, providing practical guidance for managers in creating efficient and effective organization. Thank you.